We can avoid much of the heartache and disappointment that happens to us. Sometimes we can avoid even death itself at an early time. Obviously, we all are. It's appointed unto all of us once to die, but there are times when we could have averted the devastation that was coming into our life if we had listened to the Holy Spirit. And again, this is not a message of condemnation. This is quite the opposite. I want to encourage you to hear and follow and obey that inner witness and to learn more and more about Him every day. We're not perfect, but we're working towards perfection. We may not hit the mark every time, but we're going to continue until hitting the mark becomes more normal than not hitting the mark. You know, I was in Africa several years ago. I believe it was 2012. And I went on a trip by myself to Kenya, Africa. And there were some challenges along the way, as there often is. If you've not traveled internationally, there's almost always some type of challenge that comes with that type of travel. This particular time, it had to do with the travel itself, because we were flying out of Chicago and we were flying into Brussels, Belgium, and there was a storm in Chicago, which that's actually quite common. They get a lot of storms there, and oftentimes the flights are delayed because of the weather. So this time our flight was delayed from Chicago. And they gave us the option. Well, let me just tell you this.